Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a review on two Dose of Colors palettes. Well, really not reviews. I'm pretty much just going to be showing you swatches, and I'm going to be doing a demo because I've already done a review on the Marvelous Mauve palettes and then the Baked Browns palette. And then they just came out with two new palettes, which is Sassy Sienna and Blushing Berries. So these are the two new palettes that they came out with, and I picked up both of them because I love the Marvelous Mauves and the Baked Browns so much, and I love the colors that these came in. I feel like these are great palettes. I feel like these are great standalone palettes, and these are also palettes that you can use with those palettes like the Rihanna palette, you know, the new Urban Decay palette that just came out, the Jouer Skinny Dip palettes that are just all shimmer. These little palettes will work great in conjunction with those. So I'm just going to show you swatches, and then I'm going to get into a demo. So really quickly, where I've been, I know I hadn't uploaded a video in like 3 weeks, and that's because I had the flu. And then once I started to feel better, my fiance caught the flu. And then men are just like, they're just like babies when they're sick. So he kind of needed all of my attention. So, you know, once he started to feel a little better, you know, he went back to work. And it's like I hung on to this, you know, really annoying cough. And I was just, you know, I don't know, it went on for like a week and a half. I mean, I still cough here and there, but it's nowhere as bad as it used to be. So I am so happy that I can get back to filming because I have like a desk full of makeup to review. I think I'm just gonna do a holiday haul because this is pretty much just stuff that I've been ordering throughout the holidays, like my Sephora VIB and just, you know, stuff that I've been ordering. So yeah, I think I'm gonna do a haul video, and then I'll just let you guys tell me, you know, what you want to see a review on specifically, and I'll just let it roll from there. So yeah, I'm gonna get right into the video on the Sassy Siennas and the Blushing Berry palettes. Alright guys, so we're going to get on to the palettes. I'm just going to show you swatches really quick since they are just these little palettes and they only have 5 shades in them, and there are 5 matte shades, and this is just how the packaging looks on the front. And then it has the name of the shadows on the back. So I'm just gonna open up this palette and let you see how it looks. It does come with a mirror on the inside, as well as this little brush that I feel like would be perfect for cut creases, because it has like this little sharp point on one side, then you have like this little flat brush on the other side, and this is just how Blushing Berries look on the inside. There you go. So that is Blushing Berries, and starting from the black, this is Blackberry, Mixed Berries, you have Berry Pop, Roseberry, and Berry Cheek. So these are just the 5 matte shadows that come in this palette. And here are the swatches. And these are swatches of the Blushing Berries palette. Try to get the shades. All right, and these are the swatches of the Blushing Berries palette. So again, you have at the top Berry Cheek, Roseberry, Berry Pop, Mixed Berries, and Berry Black. So this is just how that one looks. These are some gorgeous colors. I think this is a palette I want to use in this tutorial today. I'm really not sure. Okay, and now I'm just going to get on to the swatches of the Sassy Siennas. Okay guys, this is Sassy Siennas. Here is the packaging. Really pretty, like, I don't know if it's like a rose gold or it's kind of like a copper. And here is the back with the name of the shadows on the back of the packaging. And then I'll just show you how the palette looks. And of course, this palette does come with a mirror just like the other one. And it comes with the same little brush that the other one comes with. And here is Sassy Siennas. These are some gorgeous colors. I really do like these little palettes. So here you go, you have Sassy Siennas. And then I'm going to show you swatches of Sassy Sienna. Well, let me just tell you the names first. So starting right here, you have Stay Sassy, you have Brassy, Foxy, Bossy, and Oh So Sassy. So this is just the 5 mattes in this palette. And here are the swatches. I'm like horrible at swatching. So here are the swatches. Let me see if I can get it to show. Okay, so here are the swatches. And you have right here, Oh So Sassy, Bossy, Foxy, Brassy, and Stay Sassy. So this is that palette. And this is the Blushing Berries palette. So these are both of the palettes. One I have right here, and the other one I swatched right here. So I really love both shades on these palettes. Like, I feel like these are awesome palettes to have on the go. So I want to show you the Sassy Siennas beside the baked browns. Just in case a lot of people say the palettes look too much alike, I just wanted to show you the difference between both palettes. All right, so here are your baked browns. If I can get it to focus. Okay. And then here is Sassy Sienna. So here are both palettes side by side. And this is Sassy Sienna, and this is the baked browns. So you have like a lot more oranges in the Sassy Sienna palette than you do in the baked brown palette. So this one with the cream is the baked browns, and then the one right up under it is the new palette, which is the Sassy Siennas. And then I can show you Blushing Berries next to Marvelous Mauves, but I don't think that the shadows look anything alike in these two palettes, but I will show them to you side by side. So this is the Marvelous Mauves palette. And then this is the Blushing Berries palette. So the top is Marvelous Mauves, and the bottom portion with the bottom palette with the black is Blushing Berries. All right, so I honestly love the formula of Dose of Colors eyeshadows. That's why I went ahead and hopped on and ordered these two palettes, because like I said, I've owned these palettes for a while and I really do love these palettes. So when I saw that they were coming out with the two new palettes, I automatically jumped on and ordered them because I know what great quality they are. And I mean, these are just palettes that you can just take on the go, because people love doing all matte looks. Like, I'm just getting into all matte looks because I really do love shimmer on the lid. But these palettes, I feel like they are awesome. And you know, these are awesome on the go palettes because they are so small and you don't have to worry about, you know, them taking up a whole lot of space in your makeup bag when you travel. So I'm going to just do a quick eyeshadow tutorial for you guys. And I don't know, I may use a conjunction of both palettes. I may use one palette. I'm not sure yet. But yeah, let's just get into the look. Alright guys, so I'm starting with my brows already done, and to prime my eyes I'm going to be using my Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion in the shade Caffeine. Alright, next I'm going to go into my Baked Browns eyeshadow palette, and I'm going to take the shade Tea Light, which is the lightest shade in the palette, and I'm going to set my primer in place with that. Alright, now going into the Blushing Berries palette, I'm going to take the shade Berry Pop, and it's just a cool raspberry, and I'm just going to use a packing brush and pack this all over the lid. Alright, next up I'm going to go into the shade Roseberry, and it's just described as a brown rose, and I'm going to take this and blend out those harsh edges. Alright, next I'm going to go into the shade Berry Cheek, and it's a dusty blush pink, and I'm going to use this as my transition color. Now, I don't think that I said the price of these palettes in the video. Each palette retails for $32, and I have everything listed down below as to where the palettes can be purchased. Alright, next I'm going into Mixed Berries, and it's just a blackberry shade. I'm going to use this on the outer V because I didn't want to use the black. So I just wanted to pack this on to see if it was going to be dark enough. And it looks really nice. I really like it, so I'm just going to stick with Mixed Berries in the outer V. And now I'm just going in with a clean blending brush, and I'm just blending over that shade just to make sure everything is blended out. Now these shades do have a little bit of kick up, so you may have to tap the excess off of your brush, but like I said, I really don't mind that because the shadows are so pigmented. So yeah, I don't mind. Now I'm just going back over my lid with Berry Pop just to touch up that color, and then going back into my Baked Browns palette, I'm going to mix Tea Light and Deserted, which are the two lightest shades in the palette. I didn't want to just use Tea Light by itself because it was too bright, so yeah, I just mixed the two together and use it as my brow bone highlight. And now I'm just taking a blending brush and blending out any harsh edges. Alright, and then that completes the eyes. I'm just going to finish my face. Now I'm done with my face. I'm going to be using my Marc Jacobs eyeliner in black. I'm going to use this to line my bottom lash line. Alright, now going back into the Blushing Berries palette, I'm pretty much just going to repeat the same steps on the bottom that I did on the lid. So first here I'm just starting off with Roseberry, and now I'm moving on to Berry Pop, which is the shade that I have all over the lid. Alright, and now moving to Mixed Berries, which is that blackberry shade that I used to smoke out the outer V. I'm just going to use this and pack it as close to the lash line as possible. Alright, now for my blush, I'm going to be using Red Vino by Milani. I love this blush. It is so gorgeous and it went perfect with this look. Alright, I'm going to be using a new highlighter today, and it is the LANCôME the Dual Fusion highlighters, and I have mine in the shade Radiant Rose Gold, and it is such a gorgeous highlighter. It's like a duochrome highlighter. It's amazing. So I really love how this highlighter turned out. This is probably going to be one of my favorite highlighters, and they're so creamy. So thank you so much to LANCôME for sending me this highlighter to try out. Compliments of Octoly. It gives a really nice glow to the skin. Alright, now I'm just going to take that same highlighter and I'm just going to pop it into my inner tear duct, as well as highlight my brow bone. Alright, now I'm just going to spray my face with some Fix Plus just to take away the cakey look. And then I'm going to move on to my lips. I'm going to be using Ellery from ColourPop, the lippy stick as well as the pencil. You can't really tell because, you know, it's white and the writing is silver, so my lighting just won't let it show up. But the shade that I'm using is Ellery, and I'm using the pencil first, then I'm going to fill it in with the lippy stick. Alright, now I thought this looked really nice, but I wanted to add another lippy on top of it. So I'm going to go in with the Hard Candy Metal Mousse liquid lipsticks, and this is in the shade Queen of Hearts. And I don't like using these alone, but I love using them I love using them on the top of another lipstick. So this completes the look. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more videos from me. Until the next video.